Hi, students. How are you doing? Welcome to Nine Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across a video that really shook me because, like, how did they make a U-turn all of a sudden? All of a sudden, I mean, it's not even up to 2 months or 3 months. Like the election happened, right? And they actually stood their ground, especially Rashidi Talib and the other woman. I think something Oman that is her name, right? Now they are actually protesting at the Capitol, right? Saying that Joe Biden should do something for the migrants before the next person come in so that they won't have to separate the families. Now, let me tell you all this. I don't want to hold anybody's hand with napkin because I am tired of holding your own hands with napkin. You know what I am telling you? You all will feel it. Now, why I am saying this is that this woman, Rashidi Talib, went far and wide to make sure that their own people and other people did not vote for Kamala Harris. And the same congresswoman, see, I never knew that a congresswoman would not be this politically smart, is out there leading people for protest. Now it feels like it is going also affecting her own people. This is the season of F around and find out, and they are really finding out in a hard way. I love it for you people, right? Now you the top black people does not know anything, doesn't know politics. Now you all can sit back in your house and know that black people are the OGs. Are they not now? Let's get into this video.
Let me read this in case you can't see it. Immigrants and allies at U.S. Capitol urge Biden to act before Trump deportations begin. That right there, that lady right there standing with the microphone in front of the sign that says, "Keep immigrant families together," that's Rashida Tlaib. Yes, the same Rashida Tlaib that started the uncommitted movement. The same Rashida Tlaib that galvanized voters in Michigan to go out to vote uncommitted during the primaries when Joe Biden was still in the race. And then when Joe Biden dropped out of the race and Kamala Harris stepped up, the uncommitted movement that Rashida Tlaib started grew into punish her. Remember, the lady said, "Don't expect to be welcomed into my community if you're voting for Kamala Harris." And then she went on to tell her people that if you must vote, vote for Jill Stein or Donald Trump. Yeah, that's the same uncommitted movement that was started by Rashida Tlaib. Rashida Tlaib galvanized these voters to vote against their own interest. See, their best interest would have been to vote for Kamala Harris. But Rashida Tlaib was talking to everybody else behind the scenes about how terrified she was that Donald Trump was going to get back into the office. Why was she terrified? Because she knew there was only two choices, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. She knew there was only two choices, and she knew how devastating it would be for her community if Donald Trump got back into the White House. But you see, Rashida Tlaib was not honest with the people in her community, her district, the people that she represents. And so they protest voted. They voted for Jill Stein. They voted for Donald Trump, or they didn't vote at all. And now Donald Trump is in the White House, and she could have taken the time to be honest and tell those people what was really up, how it was really going to go down. She could have talked to those people and showed them what was in Project 2025. Look, if this is what you're going to do, this is what's going to happen. And here we are, them, after talking shit and trash about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for months. Now they are marching in Washington, begging Joe Biden for help. I don't know about Joe Biden, but if it was me, they ass would be on mute. Ain't nothing he can do about it now. It's a lame duck session. There's no real legislation getting passed. Hell, they are getting ready to shut down the government. That's who you sided with. You sided with people that don't give a shit about the American people. And they getting ready to shut the government down. They don't give a shit about you. These are the consequences of your actions. Shout out to Rashida Tlaib.
What up, guys? Come with West 10 TV. They went to Washington begging on Tuesday. These immigrants, Latinos, and other groups that went up there trying to beg Joe Biden to sign some executive order so they can stay. On November 5th, you made your decision. Your community went in that damn box and voted for Trump, King Trump, in great numbers. Now he finna deport you and just accept it. Y'all did this to yourself. He called you every name, insulted your family, called your islands garbage, and all this kind of stuff. But you still went in there and tried to cozy up to the Republican Party, aka the white man party, and now you're up there begging a Democrat. I ain't never in my life seen nothing like it. And y'all need to have some damn more self-respect about yourself and sit down somewhere. Up there begging. Joe Biden probably thinking like, didn't they just vote for Trump on November 5th? Didn't they just vote for Republican? Now you don't want it? See, no, it don't work that way. And there shouldn't be nobody out there in solidarity holding hands and singing them long-ass songs trying to get y'all to stay. Because y'all hatred towards the black community and Kamala Harris, that's why y'all in this situation. Couldn't see a black woman in there. Now you got King Trump. Now you're scared. Begging to stay. I ain't seen nothing like, never in my life seen nothing like it. And I don't feel sorry for you. Because when y'all leave, I'm going to try to get your properties and your businesses. That's what I'm going to be on. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all definitely going. Them people ain't playing with y'all. I know they ain't. That damn border czar guy, whoever that Tom Horn guy, he ain't playing with y'all. That white man is like a John Wayne type person. He really don't like y'all. That's what, he got hatred. The hatred is moving him to deport y'all. That Tom Homan, look him up. That man ain't playing. He's gonna get rid of y'all. He might not get rid of all of y'all, but it's gonna be a hell of a lot. But anyway, have some self-respect and stop begging. Peace. Executive order so they can stay. On November 5th, you made your decision.
No lies detected. Not one lie. I agree 100% with everything you said. And after the fact, I heard someone interviewed a Hispanic person and asked them, why did you vote for Trump? And he was saying a group of them felt like, and they passed it among their community, felt like if they all rally up for him and show Trump that they support him, that maybe he would change his mind, not deport them once he become president. Now, how that working out for you? First of all, you trusting a snake not to be a snake. That's your first mistake. He told you in so many uncertain terms that he don't like y'all. What make you think once somebody get what they want from you that they're going to show you respect? Has that ever happened in any relationship you know of? When you know somebody's playing you like a yo-yo? And even Yo-Yo told you not to play with her yo-yo. But back to the subject at hand. Anyway, I don't even feel I don't feel sorry for you. Because you set that table. Now you sit there and you eat what's coming to you. Now we all who didn't vote for him got to suffer with the rest of you individuals. And you know, the sad thing about hate is you will cut off your nose on purpose to spite your face if it's going to hurt somebody you don't like. But a funny thing about life, sometimes the trap you set for somebody else, you end up falling in it first. We're going to be all right. We are all right. We always been all right. Because all the stuff that they done back in slavery, try to destroy us and keep us behind, we still here surviving and thriving. So, keep right on trying, because you will not succeed. You cannot hurt the blessed and the anointed. Okay? All right. I'm going to go on with that now. Toodles.
Executive order.
Donald Trump's plans for mass deportation have hit yet another small bump in the road. Currently, under the ICE 287G program, it allows for local and state law enforcement to collaborate with ICE in its effort to protect the homeland. This would typically be through the arrest and removal of non-citizens. Now, while a lot of far-right sheriffs do support Trump's program, they are not willing to give the manpower that he's asking for, mainly because there will be no extra federal funding to pay for it. So basically what it boils down to is Donald Trump is asking for free labor from these sheriffs while not offering any more money. Yuma County, Arizona Sheriff Leon Wilmot was quoted as saying, "This is not our responsibility. If we wanted to be part of immigration, we would have joined the Border Patrol." And he's absolutely right. Retired Sheriff Tom Mack, head of the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association, also aka one of Trump's side pieces, has promised to build one of the largest deportation forces this country has ever seen. But Sheriff Wilmot fired back and said nobody listens to him. He has his own agenda and hasn't been sheriff for quite a long time. Asking anyone for extra labor in the economy that we live in is insane. But asking for free labor for a process that could take years to come to fruition is nuthouse worthy.
Welcome to today's segment of F Around and Find Out. I've shared with you guys that I live in a predominantly white, ultra-conservative community that most would consider Trump country. I also shared that many of my friends are business owners, mostly in the trades such as floor contractors, roofing contractors. However, the vast majority of their skilled labor are immigrants, undocumented immigrants on top of that. If you remember correctly, I previously shared that my friend had called and said that he didn't believe that Trump and immigration were going to deport the immigrants who were out here working hard and taking care of their families. He felt like that they were only going to deport the immigrants who were committing crimes. And I shared with him, this is why it's important that people actually do their homework. Don't just read headlines or just trust everything that Trump says. Trump loves to tell everybody that it's all fake news. We can trust no one but him. When in reality, if you let Trump control the narrative, you would believe that there are millions of undocumented immigrants in the United States of America that are out here committing crimes, violent crimes at that. When in reality, less than 5% of undocumented immigrants have committed crimes in the last 40 years, and less than 1% actually commit violent crimes. Anyway, my friend had a metal roof install that needed to get done. They needed to meet a deadline for a particular client. Unfortunately, when they got to the job site, none of their roof installers were actually there. Know why they weren't at the job site? Because they were being picked up by ICE at the gas station down the road where they go every morning to fuel up and get prepared for the day's work. So of course I asked him, what are you going to do now? He's like, we have no idea. We're calling an emergency meeting now to see who we can hire to come do the job. I said, well, bud, I hate to tell you so, but the vast majority of people in our community think I'm some radical, woke, leftist, sheep, beta, soy boy. And the truth is, honestly, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I hope every last one of their businesses crumble to the ground. And I can promise you, the gringos in our communities aren't learning these skilled trades. Too many of them out there doing meth and fetty to even think about learning how to do any of these jobs. And my other friend said, you'd have to pay me $500 to $1,000 a day to do that job. I said, good luck with that. Y'all are officially effing around and finding out.
So this is all I got from this video, and sincerely speaking, first of all, I am going to say a very big shout out to Sister Tabitha. I love her so much. I love her journalism. She is always accurate. When I say accurate, absolutely accurate. Now, I have also Rashida Tlaib. I know her so well. When I say I know her so well. So everything Sister Tabitha said is 100%, she is 100% correct. right? Because I also saw videos of her telling her own people, Arabs and all that, telling them instead of you to vote for Kamala Harris, vote for the other person or just time, right? And which they absolutely did, because you all could see how the election turned out. Now it is the election was November, and it's December. Why are they going to Capitol? What are they going there to do? See, I really do not know how to say this, but some people are really um, politically dumb. I'm sorry to use that word, but I think that is the right word to use, right? When we told them to remove sentiment and emotions aside, they refused. They called Black people, there was nothing they did not call Black people. They even said Black people are colonizers, that they are as bad as these people too. And they also talked about how Black soldiers come down to their own country to do some certain things. There is absolutely nothing they did not say, which I also brought the videos here. So to my great surprise, I am seeing Rashid Tlaib. This happened in December 17th, right? They stormed the Capitol and they are urging Biden to act before Trump's deportation starts or begin. Are they scared? Why would you be scared? Because you all think it's all about Black people. You all think we are Black people are going to be the one to go through the bad times, that like they're already going to suffer because they are Black. You don't know that you were doing yourself and your entire community. You all thought it was a joke. You knew it was not a joke. But you all wanted to test something. You all wanted to test the Black people to see how they were going to react. You all wanted to also test your own selves, and you all tested your own selves more, not people that look like me. Because people that look like me already knew from the onset what was going to happen. They made it very clear. They all came all out to educate people, to tell you all. But you all said, nah, we ain't gonna listen to them. They are G-side supporters, right? They are as bad as the Black woman coming out in their own words. Now, who is fooling who? Because it is obvious right now that you all effed around and you are about to find out. Now you are asking to unite families together. Where were you when the election was happening and you had the opportunity and the chance to do the right thing? Where were you? What did you do? What did you do with the time you had? Rashida Tlaib is a congresswoman. She should have known better. I thought she was close to what's her name? Um, her name's that beautiful Black woman in Congress in Texas, Jasmine Crockett. See, I don't know what anybody think. There are some people I will continue learning from no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. People might despise me for it, but I always would like to stand with the truth, right? So that my life will be longer. Rashida Tlaib had a lot of time, not just only her. Rashida Tlaib, there is a man also, I think something a man, also a Palestinian. They did not speak about the election, especially when it comes to Harris. They did not say anything throughout the campaign and all that. The campaign finished. They were doing like this. When I tell you snakes in green grass, they are really very hard. When you are in a green grass, it is very hard to see those green snakes. So you know what they did? They also acted that they are like the green on the ground, not knowing that they are the snakes. Now, how far? Nigerians will say, how far? How is it going? Is it going okay now? You feeling it? Is it hot? It's winter, but you all are feeling it, right? I love it. I love it. That's how I love it. You know? I think now let me tell us something. This election was just a lesson, right? That a lot of people have to learn. That is, if they choose to learn. But I am already sure that they are learning the hard way. And not until the next time. Let's see how they behave. Because as it stands, it is how are we going to survive? How are we not going to survive? Now, I love what Danny Collins is the uh, young man who spoke about how the immigration is affecting some people, and all that. I never even know that ICE has already started doing their job. So they have already started picking them up. So it means in some places, if you do not see them, it means they have run away because ICE is already doing their job. Now, let me say this. Not even just the white people that also voted against their own interests. This is not even their topic, but I am also getting there because Danny stitched the video and talked about it. Those people thought they were doing themselves. They were going to do us, or they were going to do. They are also doing themselves because the ones in real estate, the farmers, are also going to F around and find out. The truth is that majority of them cannot even afford their own people as laborers because it is very expensive. Now things are really going to be hard. If it is an apartment, sorry, let's say a building that will take you, for example, let's say $10,000 to build, you are now budgeting maybe triple, right? In threes because you are going to spend more. And that is how they will also charge people when they start. Like when you are about to live into the house. So life is really about to be tough for everybody. Black people already made up their mind that they knew. Some people actually did not know that it is going to affect them. So to them, it's going to take them unawares. Black people are already getting ready for however it turns out because they knew from the onset what will happen if Kamala Harris did not win, right? So they were prepared. Now you all can see you are going to the Capitol to ask, how can Biden cannot help you people? So now you know that Biden is the president because you all said that Kamala Harris is the president before, right? That she is the one perpetrating everything going on, that she is the real Madame G side, right? Leaving your president behind. Now they remember that they have a president. Before they did not know they had a president because all of a sudden Kamala Harris became their United States president. That shows how ignorant some people are, and they will continue to be ignorant. You see, this season, I hate the fact that my people are already like pushed into something like this. But you see, this season, you all will experience it, and I hope you accept it in good faith with an abundance, so that your stomach will really be very sweet. And also those that thought Obamacare and ACA are not the same thing, you are also going to F around and find out because they are essentially like taking away everything. So what do you even have as a citizen? I just don't understand it. Really, I don't understand it, but I am wishing you all luck. It is not even January. You all already feeling the heat. So you can imagine when it is January, you all better stop coming out or pack your things and run away. And I hope you also know that there is a concentration camp for you. You all think it's Black people. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.